How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Collector's Editions, and also a to buy or not to buy. It's going to be a little bit of both, but mostly collecting Collector's Editions. Now, this is going to be a very special extended episode because we have a lot to go over, and it's a lot of an item. Well, it's a lot of things that pertain to one specific thing. And I've been waiting for a lot of this stuff for a very long time. And I'm super excited to be able to present this to you guys today. And I feel very blessed to have been able to have gotten these things because some of it was pretty damn lucky. And I will be going over some of that as well, and how I got it and how things came to be and all that. So let's go ahead and hop right into this. With that being said, we're going to be going over the Tears of the Kingdom collection that we have gotten over the past couple of days and everything that has been acquired with it. First, we are going to be checking out the Link Tears of the Kingdom amiibo. Now, this was no special or particular item. You didn't really have to have it pre-ordered. GameStop had plenty of them. It was just something that I was able to grab to be able to go ahead and add to this episode right here. So I was super excited to grab it and be able to get this. I try to avoid these things because I have a very addictive personality. I already had to kick my Funko Pop habit after like Funko Pop number 500, and I don't really want to get addicted to collecting another sort of little collector item like this. The only reason I got it is because I was already getting all the other stuff along with the Tears of the Kingdom collection, so I figured why not, I'll just go ahead and get this. The only other amiibo that I really have is the Dark Souls 3 Red Knight, and that's just because it's Dark Souls 3, and that's the only reason. If it was from software, I would probably get it, like if they had a Sekiro amiibo or something, which I know they don't because Sekiro is not on Nintendo, but you know, the Dark Souls is on the Switch, so I got it. So yeah, there we go. It adds, you could even get a rare item. Use this amiibo to receive helpful items to aid you in your adventure. You could even get a rare item. I'm not sure exactly what it gets you, but I'm sure it gets you this cool Link right here. Okay, so the next thing that we got, we actually got 2 copies of this game. I pre-ordered one, and I wasn't able to get my hands on the collector's edition, but fear not, we still got a collector's edition. But I did pre-order a regular edition, and with that regular edition in the pre-order, it came with this wooden placard, which is a pretty cool little, you know, it's a free bonus item that is, you know, I didn't pay for it. It wasn't something that was expected. It was actually, I didn't even know about it. It was handed to me when I picked up the game. And so, you know, it comes with a little code to get you a couple of items in the game. But it's just something cool to set up if you're like a mega Zelda fan. It's something that, you know, you can set up on your little display shelf or whatever you got going on. Now, I would like to add, I do like Zelda, but I'm not a hardcore Zelda fan. I did love A Link to the Past and the Ocarina of Time. You can see my little ocarina right here. That does bring back a lot of fond memories. Even the original Zelda on the NES, I have very fond memories of watching my cousins sit and play that for hours and all that. But it was something that I never I got into in a die-hard way. Am I amused by them? Yes. But have I ever like gone out and waited, you know, from 3 o'clock in the morning on to get something? No. Like I said, I'm a From Software, Final Fantasy, Mega Man kind of guy. I'm not knocking the game in any way. They're beautiful, amazing games. I can't think of one Zelda game that was got incredibly horrible reviews or anything. I'm pretty sure most of them have gotten extremely excellent reviews, and I know Ocarina of Time is on like the best top 100 games of all time, because that was an amazing game. I had so much fun playing that game. So next we're gonna go with the Switch Tears of the Kingdom collector's edition case. It's just a standard edition case for the Switch that, well, you know what, screw it. We'll go ahead and open it right now, just so you guys can see. It's got some tape on it. I didn't want to open it right now because it's fairly late where I am, and I kind of wanted to hurry up and just burn through this because we had a very busy weekend and I worked like 80 hours last week. But you know what? Screw it. We're going to go ahead and do it. Oh, no. Oh, that's cool. Trusty Kershaw. As I said, I am a Leatherman when it comes to EDC, but when it comes to an EDC pocket carry, Kershaw. So, here we go. Here is, ooh, it's really, really nice. It's got a piece of long styrofoam over the grip too. Dun, dun, dun. As I stated, this is going to be a fairly long video. It's probably going to be about 20 minutes long because we have a lot to go over with everything that I do got. It does have room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games by itself, and it does have like a little pocket for cords, or maybe like those little 4-pack cases for games or something. It doesn't have a lot of room in it. Like if you wanted to put a hard case on your Switch or anything like that, I highly doubt it's going to fit in here. It's just something cool to have. This is actually going to be perfect for me because this Switch is never going to leave my house. Everybody in my house has a Switch because we play like a lot of Super Smash Brothers and all that together. And it's something that we can all sit and play on. Even my wife has a Switch. She was addicted to Animal Crossing for a very long time, and it was hard to actually break her away from it. And now I actually wish that she would get back into it. But this is going to be perfect for somebody like me because this Switch is never going to leave the house. I do have a day one Switch that I was lucky enough to get on my birthday, the day it released. And I actually won a bet with my boss at the time. The morning of, I was taking a half day, and my main boss, my district manager, whom at the time I got along very well with, I was like, yeah, I'm taking a half day because I want to go get a Switch. And he was kind of joking around. He was like, I didn't tell you could take the time off, just, poking jabs at each other in a professional way. And I was like, dude, then I'm taking a sick day because I'm going to get a Switch. And he was like, good luck with that. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, dude, if you didn't pre-order it like 6 months ago, you're not getting one. And I was like, oh, I'm getting one. He was like, all right, check this out. If you get a Switch today, if you prove that by the end of your birthday, you get a Switch, I'll give you a paid day off. And I was like, really? And he was like, yes, but if you lose, you work for me for a day. Or no, it wasn't work for him for a day. It was I had to cover some stores that were in the city about 300 miles away. They were going to put me up in a hotel room and have me cover the stores for the weekend because they'd gotten rid of the manager. Needless to say, he stuck by his word. He actually gave me a paid day off. And I still went and covered the stores for him because he was an incredibly awesome dude. And if he ever sees this video, Ryan, you're fucking awesome, man. And I hope you guys are doing well. I haven't seen you guys in a long time. It does come with some case collectors, or not case collectors, screen protectors. I'm not exactly sure what this blue one is. This one is the screen, definitely. But I don't know what this is. Maybe it's like a case protector for the games or something like that. Or no, maybe they're... Oh, it's 2 extra screen protectors. No. Shit, I don't know what those are. Yeah, I don't know what those are. Anyways, so there we go. The Zelda Special Edition Tears of the Kingdom case. Very cool. It's got the cool little design. The material that it's made out of is very cool. That's another reason why it's not going to leave my house. But let's go ahead and move on to the next item. So the next item is actually really cool, and it's what's going to go in that case. That is the Zelda Special Edition Tears of the Kingdom OLED Switch. You guys all know what a Switch looks like. I'm not going to open this right now. Just kidding. I'm opening it right now. My trusty Kershaw. Yeah, this bad boy is never gonna leave the house. Woo, dog. Let's go ahead and put this bad dude up so I don't drop it and cut my toe open. You guys all know what the screen looks like, but I will show you anyways. Ooh, it's a lot thicker than the regular Switch is. I didn't realize how big the OLED Switches were. They're a lot thicker. It comes with a TV stand on the back. It does open up like that. Dun, dun, dun. And it stands like a little TV stand. I think that's really cool. And it does have the Zelda Link to the Past design on the back, which is really, really cool. Ooh, oof. Oof, I'm getting old. Okay. Let's go ahead and slip this back into its baggie. Ooh. Close one. Dude, my son is like hooked on Baby Shark right now. It's driving me nuts. So let's go ahead and go over the Joy-Cons. You can see these through the bag. I'm not gonna pull them out of the bag right now. But you can see the design that they have on them. Right there, very cool. And then the backs are like a white color with like gold filigree. Very cool, very cool. I actually think that this comes with some Link to the Past codes as well. Of course, I'm not going to be showing those for obvious reasons. Go ahead and slip that out. And you guys don't need to see the cords. You don't need to see the cords. And the cords are just normal Nintendo Switch cords. But I will show you guys the dock. Because the dock is very cool. Very cool indeed. It's a standard. I actually like it because the ports are on the outside and it's got extra ports on the inside. Maybe my Switch does have ports on the inside. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've looked at my my dock. It's been a long time since I've looked at my dock. I usually just plug it into the wall and charge it up because I take my Switch with me. I work on the road a lot, so I take my Switch with me on the road, and I play a lot of Dark Souls on my Switch just because Dark Souls is amazing. But I also bring my Steam Deck with me, and I have all these games, but I always end up going back to the same one, Sekiro. Always going back to the same one. I really do wish that they would hurry up and give us the Bloodborne PC port. God, please give us a Bloodborne PC port, please. Okay, so there we go. There's that and that. And that's pretty much it for the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom OLED Switch. It's just pretty much a normal OLED Switch, but you know, the Tears of the Kingdom edition. It was just cool to be able to get one of these. You know, I've got some friends in good places, and they thought of me, and they were like, hey, you know, we know that you like collecting collector's editions of things, and you know, we know that you do this kind of stuff for your channel, so here it is. It's here if you're wanting it. Okay, so here we go. The very last thing, and primarily the main reason why I'm doing this video is Zelda the Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition. Now, mind you, I do have Tears of the Kingdom, the regular Switch game. I was not actually able to get my hands on one of these for purchase, but the fantastic individuals over at my local GameStop they held, you know, they do the pre-release where they release at a certain time the day before, and you know, they call it the midnight release. And for this game, they were actually holding a costume contest. And when I showed up, there was about 120 people in line, and there was a lot of people dressed up in costume, but they were all dressed up as the same thing. They all went to Target and picked up the Breath of the Wild Link costume. Every single one of them was wearing the exact same thing. I'm not even joking you. There wasn't like a Link to the Past link. They were all the same thing. There wasn't anything different. We dressed up my youngest son as Tilla from Twilight Princess, as a Twilla from Twilight Princess. And my wife went out and did the whole homemade costume. She made the little four-leaf clover staff and everything. It was fantastic looking. She built the outfit and, you know, pieced everything together. And lucky for us, they held the contest at the end of it. So after the 3.5 hour wait, everybody had given up, and it was down to us and just one other family. So the individuals in GameStop were like, well, you know, you guys are the only two families left. Everybody else is gone. So what we can do is we have all this stuff on display that we were going to raffle off, and nobody entered the raffle. So you can either pick the collector's edition of the game, or you can pick this stuff. The other stuff was really cool. It was like a big chest with big glass rubies. I mean, it was a very nice piece. And then a couple of other sets. I actually really liked the rupee set. It was really freaking cool, and the rupees were done in a very special way. And the chest actually lit up, so you could put the ruby in it, and the ruby would light up. You know, it was just really freaking cool. It was a very expensive piece of collector's memorabilia. And the people that were right behind us, for whatever reason, stepped up and said, you know what, you guys can take the collector's edition. We'll take the ruby chest. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah. He was like, you know, we don't need it, and I don't want to sit here and fight you for it. And he was like, honestly, it looks like you guys put a lot more effort into your costume than we did. So you guys go ahead and take the collector's edition if you want it. And I was like, well, you know, right on, thank you. I mean, they didn't, it's not like they got burned or anything. I'm telling you, that rupee chest was freaking awesome. And I'm like, I kind of want it right now. But we did get this right here. And it was because of that gentleman not putting up a fight and just going ahead and stepping aside and going, you guys can go ahead and take it. So yeah, he was like, you know, we don't need the collector's edition anyways. My kids will just destroy it. So let's go ahead and take our trusty Kershaw and open this bad boy up. We won't be needing that anymore. It is a really big box. It's heavy too. It is really, really heavy. Okay, so first things first. Ooh, doggy. Ooh, doggy. Comes with a metal Tears of the Kingdom case. You guys know me and my collector's editions. This metal case, this means a lot to me. It means a lot. And then, you know, we just got the regular game right beneath it. Every collector's edition should come with a steel case. I don't care what it is. Every collector's edition should. Okay. So, and this is a blind opening too. I have no idea what's in this thing. This looks to be The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It looks to be some sort of like a jewelry box. Let's go ahead and see what's in here. Oh no. See, I need to get a table for in here. I need to get a table for in here. It's a pen set. Cool. These are going right on my Metal Day, my National Metal Day pin thing. You know what? We'll deal with that later. And then underneath, oh man, they went all out with this collector's edition. So it's a Zelda Tears of the Kingdom art book. Very cool. It looks very nice. Let's go ahead and open this up right now. Dun, 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 dun. We'll go ahead and we'll flip. Ooh, it reminds me of when I used to play Magic the Gathering. Yeah. Oh, it reminds me of just opening up a brand new thing of cards, like a brand new booster pack. Ooh, yeah, that smell brings me way back. God, man. Brings me back about 30 years right there. Yep, anyway, there we go. There's the Tears of the Kingdom art book. It's very cool. It's got a imprinted design on the cover, a 3D design. Very awesome. So this collector's edition's already hitting all the check boxes for me. You guys know I'm for the 3D cases, or the metal cases. You know what I mean? The pen set, because I'm a pen collector. You know, we got the art book. I mean, it's already checking all the right boxes, and it's. I'm gonna weigh in the price of it as well, because I think it was about $150. So when I rate this, the price will be weighed in with this as well. This is a steel poster, affiche in métal. So let's go ahead and show off this right here. Shebang, shabong, shaboom. We'll go ahead and open it up. I need a table. Dang it, I need a table. I need a friggin' table in here. All right. So there we go. Tears of the Kingdom. It's covered with some paper right now. I don't really want to unwrap it too much from the paper. Oh, it comes with, it's got a magnet on it so you can attach it to stuff. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Oh yeah. Super cool. Super cool. Oh man, that was stupid of me to leave my fan on too. I mean, I didn't even just leave it on. I left it on high. So it's like blowing everything. Oh my God. There we go.
Yeah, I mainly just want to keep that wrapped up because I don't want it to get scratched. So, dude, stupid fan, come on. I need to get a table for in here. This is getting ridiculous. And there we go. That's the only thing that's in there. Yep. It does come in a nice, neat, cool box, so. And it's in that tissue paper. Alright. So, let's go ahead and settle this down, and I'll sit here and talk about it. Okay, so, as far as everything goes price-wise, nothing was incredibly over the top for collector's editions. And, you know, price for these things is always something that I weigh in, because I know, especially in times like this right now when the economy has been hit really hard, people aren't really wanting to spend the money for these collector's editions. Not to mention, companies are trying to find the cheapest ways possible to make collector's editions. Now, granted, this didn't come with like a statue or anything like that, but as I stated, it was only like, I think maybe like $130 to $150, which in today's day and age, when games are running $70 to $80 for a AAA game off the top with nothing special, that's not really asking too much. Was it a basic collector's edition? I mean, yeah, but at the same time, you know, they released so much stuff alongside of it, like being able to get the special edition Switch and all the amiibos and everything like that. Like, there was a lot more put into it than just the collector's edition, you know what I mean? They were actually going out and having whole systems built around it and developing all these characters for it and everything like that. And I think for things like this, it's amazing for those actual die-hard fans out there. And Zelda's one of those IPs that's been around for almost since the beginning. You know what I mean? Since, 1987 was when Zelda released for the NES. And there's been people who have just been die-hard fans of everything since. And they buy everything that comes out that's Zelda. So for a flagship IP like this to have a whole bunch of stuff released alongside the game and the collector's edition and everything, it is pretty cool in my book. I'm going to probably give the collector's edition, for a non-diehard fan, I would say probably a 9 out of 10. And that's because it doesn't come with the statue. I would have loved like a little figurine of Link or Zelda, or, you know, maybe even like a something, a deco tree or, you know, something, so I can display it, because I'm a statue guy. Statues are, I mean, yeah, I do like the steel cases and the pin set and the art book and all that, but I am a statue guy. As you guys can see, I love the display of my statues. I love to collect my statues, and as soon as I can start to get my finances into a better situation, I'd like to start getting higher and higher end statues. But other than that, I was pretty impressed with it. I feel that the price is fairly reasonable for the game as well, and the Switch itself wasn't anything more than what a normal Switch would cost. So, like, let's say you're somebody who's my age and you're a diehard fan and you have a kid and you just had some normal everyday Switch, it's very easy to go out and buy the collector's edition and then pass your Switch on down to your kid or something that you've just been letting borrow. You know what I mean? So, all in all, I'm super excited for this. I can't wait to hop in and get everything plugged in and hooked up, and hopefully I'll be able to figure out how to get my Switch hooked up to the computer so I can start streaming for you guys and get my camera and all that stuff set up. Until that time, I'm gonna have to wait, because I do want to stream this stuff for you guys and I want to be able to play it. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys got some useful information out of it. Over the next couple weeks, we have a lot more stuff to go over, and we've got a few more collector's editions to go over, so be sure to stick around for those. and a few more things like the Ninja Turtle Universal's Monster Crossover set and all that. So with that being said, I hope you guys have an excellent day. And remember, anytime that you feel the need to herd your inner nerd, stop on by and let's speak some geek. Peace.